Fashion Insider friends, what is up? This is the Fashion Crimes podcast where I cover all things fashion, style, shopping, style inspiration, and interview incredible small business owners who are changing the fashion industry for the better. Yes, I'm the best friend you never knew you needed and the poster child for fashion over 40, and I mean way after 40. Say it with me, fashion and style are your friends, not your enemies. I'm Holly Cates, your favorite personal stylist, and let's keep it real, the only Holly you need to know. Turn it up, because I got a lot to say, and I am super stoked you're here. Howdy, how goes it? And what's the haps? What's going on, y'all? Welcome, my beautiful fashion besties, to the one, the only Fashion Crimes Podcast, episode 221. It's Friday, and I want you to know this. You are in great hands for the next 30 as you are hanging with me, the hostess with the mostest, and the only Holly you need to know, in addition to your go-to for all things fashion, style, and shopping for those of us 40 and up. Just know you have me on speed dial, DMs, and in your proverbial back pocket. You also have the freedom to email me or DM me with your questions and concerns about all style woes, style drama, fashion and wardrobe malfunctions, what you like, what you don't like, and the fashion crimes that you see on the street, no matter where you live. Now, if you are a witness to a fashion crime, please feel free to report it to me in confidence, and you will. Yes, you will get a shout out on the podcast, just so you know, for your information. Are you new here? If you are, then I'd like to personally welcome you to our weekly style powwow, as we are all inclusive here. There is no fashion or style issue left unturned. Got a question or concern? You've come to the right place. Speaking of questions and concerns, I just had someone ask me to speak about denim. What are the best denim practices? What type of jeans I recommend? Pricing? What brands that I like? Etc., etc., etc. As this is the beginning of November, Black Friday is just a short 3 weeks away. 3 weeks. If you do your shopping on Black Friday, my heart goes out to you, as it is a difficult time to know what everyone wants by this time of year. And if you have older kids, hopefully they aren't telling you that they don't know what they want, which is my biggest pet peeve on the planet. When I ask a kid what they want and they say, I don't know. What the hell do you mean you don't know? I could have named 5,000 fucking things that I wanted when I was 15. Good God. Anyway, if you're shopping for clothing, there will be tons and tons of very distracting sales, but stick to your list and you will come out within budget, which is really the point here when you have several people to buy for. Okay, what have I been watching this week? So glad you asked. I did start Emily in Paris, which is good and very cute. I did try it before and I didn't really get into it, but now I'm here for it. I cannot wait for the Wicked movie to come out with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Cannot wait for that. That's coming out in 4 weeks. They have been appearing together for the past year, and their style is just beyond. It's beyond. It's completely beyond, especially at the Olympic Games on the red carpet this past summer. Cynthia was in a top-to-bottom emerald green Louis Vuitton dress and a matching bolero hat. She could do no wrong. And Ariana had on a cotton candy pink Tom Brown A-line dress with bows and white gloves. Absolutely to die. And I'm sure the costumes in the film will not disappoint. Oh, and if you're into crazy drama, you're going to want to watch Unreal on Netflix. It's a show about the people who make reality television. They are working on a pretend reality show, and it is very disturbing. You see the behind the scenes of how reality television really works, and it is completely gross It's so unethical. If you like murder, suspense, crime, deceit, and infidelity, this is the show for you. It's like a bad dumpster fire inside of a train wreck, inside of a tornado. You just can't look away. Comparing ourselves to who we used to be is not only counterproductive, but also cruel and negative self-talk. Learning what not to do and common fashion mistakes that people make will help you dress better and more flattering for your specific body type. Not sure what your body type is? Not a problem. This book gives you the guidelines and principles you need to know to distinguish your body type and where you need the most support from your clothes. Stop Making These Fashion Mistakes by yours truly is still #1 on Amazon under the fashion and style category. Is your image holding you back? This captivating and quick style guide can instantly break the cycle of you feeling like you look just okay and good enough to feeling proportionate, empowered, and self-confident. It describes in detail the top fashion and style mistakes that people make without even knowing it. While learning these short style principles, you will soon understand why keeping your closet out of chaos, wearing the correct fitting undergarments, and dressing according to your lifestyle, age, and body type can do nothing but evolve your personal style. Getting dressed is something that should add joy and confidence to your everyday life, not bring you down. You too can have complete control over the message you're sending to the world by using style as a tool to get ahead in life. Not every day is going to be a home run, but you do have to opt in and dress the way that makes you feel like authentically you. This book is the first step in your style evolution to get unstuck. I just can't think of a better way for your outside to match your inside with Stop Making These Fashion Mistakes. Get your copy now on Amazon.com. Just type in Holly Katz book or Stop Making These Fashion Mistakes, and it will come up for you. It's about a 15-minute read, and it makes a great gift. It is the gift that keeps on giving, let's be honest. Shout out to anyone who has purchased the book so far, and for those who have bought several copies for their friends, loving that journey for you. It makes me so happy. Also, thank you to all who wrote in and told me that they bought copies for themselves and for their family members. Yes. If you don't want to take the chance of making a fashion mistake, that's why you have to get the book. It will be the best gift you can ever give yourself or someone else. I'm just saying. This week, we're discussing the top denim styles that you should own, in addition to some brands that are worth looking into if you haven't already, or if these are brands that you haven't even tried. Denim is something that can sustain you for several years and is one of the most durable clothing items you will ever own. That's why investing in different denim styles is a great way to ebb and flow with the trends. Even if you aren't a person who doesn't like to follow trends, you should have different washes and cuts to choose from in your jean arsenal. Jeans will never go out of style and haven't for the past 150 years. Here's the thing. If you hate jeans, all this means is that you just haven't found a pair that fits your body correctly. It's worth the effort because they will be in your wardrobe forever. The iconic Levi 501s, which was the first style of Levi jeans that date all the way back to 1873, are a staple in wardrobes around the world for both men, women, and children. I said both, but I really meant all. Men, women, and children. In the late 1800s, miners and factory workers needed pants that were sustainable enough to withstand the harsh elements, in addition to keeping their shape and durability over time. They were invented and patented by Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis, who were the Jewish immigrants that were the first people to put copper rivets into the jeans for durability. Now, here's a fun fashion fact. Jeans actually get cooler and hipper the older and more worn they appear. Just take a look at vintage denim history. Hundreds and thousands of collectors, upcyclers, and resellers purchase, resell, and create a sustainable look that lasts for decades. Throughout history, the working class and factory workers wore the style for function until the rise of the silver screen in Hollywood in the 1950s. Marlon Brando and James Dean made the jean the new it style for teenagers, rockers, and misfits all around the country. Jeans made you a rebel, a badass, and a force to be reckoned with. According to Google, during the 1960s, the wearing of jeans became more acceptable, and by the 1970s, it had become general fashion in the United States for casual wear. All right, so now you got the history and why they're important. How important to you are they in your wardrobe? Whether jeans are your jam or not your jam, you have to have at least 3 pair in your closet to carry you through. You should have a light wash, a dark wash, and a black jean, and maybe a white for extra credit if you like. I just got a white jean for the first time in a while because they were flared. But even if you don't love to wear jeans, you should at least have those in your wardrobe. More is up to you and recommended by me if you wear jeans consistently. Now, I have patterned jeans, slashed, wax coated, leather, black, dark, light, cropped, frayed. I mean, the list goes on and on. I did not love jeans originally until stretch jeans came out, and now I can never wear jeans without stretch. So for jeans, it's all about the fit, obviously. Determining your fit means determining your body type. And once you determine your body type, you will appreciate the different cuts there are to choose from. Figuring out your body type is very simple. Where you carry the majority of your weight is the determining factor of your body type, which means that it's where you have the most surface area to cover, or in other words, where assistance and support is needed in your clothing. Hot tip: jeans that fit you properly will never go out of style. What are you supposed to look for when buying jeans? I'm so glad you asked. When purchasing a pair of jeans, you should take the following factors into consideration. The 5 factors are as follows: the rise, the stretch, support, rinse, and price. The rise. The rise is the distance from your crotch up through your seat to the top of your waistband. If you go in between your legs at the center point where all of the panels connect, that's where it starts all the way up through the crack to the top of the waistband. The rise determines where the pants sit on your body and can create or alter where your perceived waistline is, which is very important. You will see high rise, low rise, and everything in between. Based on your body type, the rise you choose will depend on the fit that you're actually looking for. The stretch. Now, the amount of stretch in a pair of jeans, in my opinion, should be on the inside care label on the inside of the jeans. Now, you might see wording like elastrel, P, elastane, or spandex. When determining the stretch, try them on, of course, and you have to do the sit-down test in the dressing room. Sit down and figure out your comfort level. Are they too low? Are they too tight? Are they too long in the crotch? Do they have enough stretch? So forth, so on, and what have you. The support. If you are interested in a butt shaping or a tummy panel, try brands like Not Your Daughter's Jeans, Spanx, and Good American. Now, Good American has in their description, and I quote, they have a gap-proof waistband. I would love to test that theory and to see how that works. If you're little in the middle and you got much back, like me, that's a brand that you should try. Are you extra tall? Are you extra short? Are you thick in the middle? Do you need butt or stomach support? Find the fit you need first. Fit first. Then choose the colors you like within that style. Don't forget to shop for fit first. And you definitely need to try them on. Non-negotiable. I cannot stress that enough. If you purchase an older style, whether vintage or secondhand or pre-loved, things that were made a long time ago, of course, are not going to fit the same as they would now. Ordering several pair to try for fit is an absolute must if you're ordering them online. If you're size 28, a 28 made 5 or 10 years ago might not be the same 28 from today. Just saying. Keep that in mind and make sure if you buy secondhand or vintage that you check the return policy, please. A lot of people who sell secondhand and vintage do not accept returns. So don't be buying 20 pair of jeans thinking you can return them all unless they specifically say you can return them. The rinse. The rinse is simply the color of the jeans. Whichever you prefer, whether it's darker colors or lighter, darker can be more flattering, but it doesn't mean that's the only color you should wear. You should try different colors to see what complements your skin tone and what colors make you feel best. Colored and textured jeans are always a favorite of mine. Try like a burgundy or a dark gray. Those are great options if you are sick of blue or like really sick of dark blue. Now, when it comes to price, just know that buying vintage and secondhand or gently used is the only way to get out of paying retail prices. That's how you do it. I have found designer jeans with the tags on at plenty of resale stores. However, sizes, of course, are harder to find because most people that have a popular size, those go first. But it's worth a look if you're near a vintage or consignment store or a resale store. Places like Poshmark, The RealReal, and other vintage and consignment stores that sell online will be your best bet. And don't forget to follow these stores on Instagram, whatever stores you like, because they sell on Instagram too. If price is not an issue for you, then department stores are the best way to shop and compare several brands. Expensive does not always mean better, but it can in some cases. You can spend $278 on a pair of jeans. You can spend $78 on a pair of jeans. Why? Because of the garment construction, the treatment of the fabric, especially if it does have a lot of support, etc., etc. The more involved the dye process is, the more expensive the jeans will be. So just keep that in mind. Some brands that I really like and have worked for me and my body type are as follows. Now, these are all different price points and fits. If you are price conscious, Levi's, never going to let you down. I always steer my clients to Levi's. They have such a huge selection and their prices are always very, very competitive. Do not sleep on Levi's if you are in the market for some new jeans. So some brands that I like: Mother, L'Agence, Frame, Page, Rag & Bone, Guess. You heard that right. Guess. Jeans are back. Not Your Daughter's Jeans, NYDJ, Wranglers, and Levi's, of course. Duh. Jeans, they are the new black. They are high fashion. They are low fashion. They are high-low fashion. That is what makes them fabulous and acceptable in most places these days. And you can never have too many or too few, but you have to have at least 3. Come on now. But they are a staple in your wardrobe and you need to own some. Style them with everything from cowboy boots to sandals. My favorite look is a really bougie, expensive cocktail top, like an elegant, really bougie top with jeans for a high-low moment and a gorgeous pump or a really high booty. This dresses up the jeans, but it dresses down the top. When caring for your jeans, do not overwash and dry. Now, some experts say you can put them in the freezer to freshen them up. I've heard that before, but I haven't tried it. I wash them every 3 to 4 wears, and I never dry them. They will always stretch, so the more you wash, the more you break down the fibers. In researching this topic, someone wrote into the New York Times and asked, are ripped and distressed jeans out, or are they forever in style? And I was actually wondering that myself. And I was so glad that she asked. Now, I love my ripped jeans and I have several pair, but I wanted to know, like, for real, are they out or are they in? Because I wasn't planning on not wearing them, by the way, but they weren't in any of the trend reports. And I hadn't seen any brands offering those styles as of late. So I was starting to panic a little bit. But like, I don't think they're out, but I put that question in the universe and then I got an answer. So Vanessa Friedman of the New York Times quoted a denim expert who said that not only are they still in style, slashed and ripped and distressed jeans, they are actually going higher in price as luxury brands are charging more for the distressed styles. The treatment is more labor intensive and can garner a higher price. If luxury overpriced ripped jeans aren't in the cards for you, you can distress them yourself and they will increase in rips over time and washings. And what is a denim fashion crime? A denim fashion crime, of course, is jeggings. Jeggings are leggings that look like jeans. That's a fashion crime. Now, I haven't seen any in a while, but I know they're still out there. Do not do it. Another jean fashion crime is, of course, ill-fitting or jeans that are too tight, your stomach hanging out, like hanging over the waistband, or your waistband is too low. Also, men who wear really out of style, baggy carpenter wide leg jeans, fucking tragic. That is a fashion crime. Build a denim collection of ones that you love and make you feel good. And don't keep jeans for the love of all that is holy. Do not keep jeans that don't fit you anymore. Please don't do that. Don't do it because it's fucking depressing. Don't do that. Jeans are for sure an investment. Do not sacrifice your fashion happiness getting some cheap-ass jeans from a big box store because I will find out, okay? Just ask for help if you need it. That's why people work in the store. If you go to Old Navy as a 50-year-old woman and buy some jeans, I'm going to find out about it. Your kids, I don't care. You, oh, I care. You deserve better. Do not get caught trying to save money by buying some cheap-ass jeans. You will pay for it more in the end. They are an investment. They never go out of style, and they hopefully will fit you for a long time if you take care of them properly. Also, don't forget, I can style you virtually. If you or someone you know is interested, a styling package is the gift that keeps on giving. I have helped many clients virtually via Pinterest boards and helped guide them on what to wear and where to buy said new wardrobe. They shared boards, and it's a really fun way to visually see key pieces and whole outfits that you just keep forever. So keep that in mind this holiday season. And I do have gift certificates. Sidebar. This is transplant week for me, just so you know. And by the time you have listened to this episode, I will have already completed my transplant. Mazel tov to me. For those of you who don't know, I'm having a bone marrow transplant this Thursday, chemo Wednesday prior to that. And yes, I'm going to lose all my hair. Rude. I am getting chemo one round, one time for 1 hour. Now, this summer, I have been getting chemo injections and chemo oral medication. That's why I've kept all my hair. I've been at 95% holly. It's been all good in the hood. However, shit's about to get real. And I said to the doctor, you're telling me I'm going to lose my hair from one dose of chemo for 1 hour on one day? And he said, yeah. I said, okay, already got my wig. If you haven't seen my wig, go back and listen to the episode, How to Buy a Wig. You can see on my Instagram, I got a wig going on. It's back in my bathroom. It is cocked, locked, and ready to rock. So if you see me with fabulous hair in a couple weeks, you'll know I'm rocking my wig. And honestly, I'm really not scared. I have been to the hospital so many times by now. I'm just not scared. And just to be clear, a lot of people that have reached out to me, y'all have been and so incredibly sweet. I hear things like, you're going to kick cancer's ass, you're going to beat this, blah, blah, blah. However, I just don't feel like this is something I have to fight. I just want it to pass through me like a ghost. And I have felt that way since the beginning. I have blood cancer, multiple myeloma. I do not have organ cancer, which is very, very different. I don't have a tumor. I don't have to get it taken out. Oh my God, has it spread? Is it coming back? I don't have to worry about any of that. This transplant is the answer. And for that, I'm truly grateful every single day. To the doctors and the nurses who do this for a living, don't know how they do it. I mean, they draw my blood. I'm like vomit. to my husband, Jonathan, who is the most supportive, caring, loving, fabulous partner in this lifetime I could have ever asked for. I could have never done this without him. Total rock star. He takes care of me effortlessly and tirelessly every single day. My family and my friends who have supported me and checked on me. And of course, all of you fashion besties who have emailed me, DM'd me to support and let me know that you are out there for me. Most appreciated. It goes so far with me. I cannot thank you guys enough for checking on me. And the two people who are the most important people in my life that helped me make this podcast come to life for all of you, my editor, John in New Jersey, and Amy, my marketing queen in Miami. I love you both so much. And thank you both for supporting me and keeping me on the air, not only during this time, but every single week, every year for the past 4.5 years. You know their asses are tired of hearing me talk every single week. So thank you, Amy, and thank you, John, for all that you do for me and for the Fashion Besties, all of you out there, and the Fashion Crimes Podcast. Shout outs this week. Shout out to Brittany, sweetest email ever. Love her. Sarah, as always. She's an excellent pen pal. Tracy Rogers Style, Tracy Rogers Personal Styling. Thank you for checking on me. Love you. Loved hearing from you. And Sir Wee, my buddy, she's like, always, do you like this? Is this too long? What do you think about this? She's always asking me for advice. Thank you, Sir Wee, for checking on me. Very special shout out to Schmutz's fan club. From New York City, my niece Avery, Lara, Lauren, and Danielle. They are the Fab Squad that loves to take care of Schmutz when we are doing fabulous things in New York City and are not available to take care of Schmutz. They argue over who gets to take care of him, so they all do it together, and they take turns, and they all stay over and spend the night at the same time. I'm like, I'm going to let all y'all come, but only one person's in charge. But they all take turns, and it's really cute. I mean, how lucky is Schmutz right now? And he knows it. Believe me, trust and believe, he knows it. He like, when my fan club coming over? They gave me a puzzle to cheer me up and make me feel better with Schmutz on it for my birthday and for my upcoming transplant. It was 520 pieces. I'm going to put it together this week. And a Snuggie with dogs on it. I sent them a video of me modeling it, and they were like, Queen, if you turn it around, it's a Snuggie. So let me go ahead and call myself out for this fashion crime. Not that Snuggies are fashion, but I just wanted to give myself a citation for that. I had on my Snuggie backwards since I've actually never owned one before. But in all honesty, if you wear it backwards with the opening in the front, isn't that just a robe? I don't know. I was just wondering. Anyway, I got it now. Thank you to the Schmutz fan club for thinking of me, and I will wear my Snuggie beaming with pride. Love y'all so much. Guess what, Fashion Besties? That's a wrap. That's a wrap for this week. So I hope that you enjoyed this denim episode. There will be a correlating Pinterest board with some suggestions of some jeans for y'all to look at. Let me know what jeans you got. And P.S., I got some complaints about trying on jeans and how long they were. That are short girl problems that I can certainly sympathize with, but I cannot sympathize with tall girl problems. If you're tall and every pair of jeans you try on are too short, that's annoying. So that's why they make jeans that are really, really, really long for tall women. And people that are vertically challenged, like myself and others, we have to suck it up and get them altered, okay? You can make them too long, but you can't make them too short. So that is the answer to that. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Please share it with somebody who needs fashion help or somebody you're trying to cross over to get them to either please sign up for our newsletter or start wearing jeans. They're in. They are in and they're not going out. So if you're like, I don't wear jeans, you should probably start. My name is Holly Cates. I am your best friend you never knew you needed in fashion. And I will be laying around, getting better, recovering. Hit me up. Let me check my schedule. Yep, all clear. Y'all have a fabulous, fashionable week. Bye.